He's very diligent, well prepared, everything, all the I's dotted, all the T's crossed, you know, all that sort of stuff. They'll be ready to go. You know, he's a very creative coach. They're always looking to play expansively, so you've got to be good enough defensively to stop that happen.
Defensively, he was fierce, he was a competitor, and as I say, he was a winner, so he's instilled that into his teams. He did a great job at Featherstone, he went on to Cass and did a fantastic job with them. People will talk about the Warrington thing, but he's doing a great job at Wakefield, isn't he? And it's great to see Wakefield doing what they're doing. Memories are what we played this great game of Rugby League for, and to have the privilege to taste that sample, that was something very special. And you know, I always remember, and I've spoke about it on numerous occasions, when John Keir came into the first pre-season training camp and said, we're going to go to Wembley this year, we're going to win it. And we all looked at each other and thought, has he been drinking? Is he all right? But it planted the seed there and then, and the rest is history, as I say. But you know, the detail, the preparation it gives us, the confidence, the belief, it's possible that he can beat the best team in the world, as Wigan was at that time. And you know, we did whatever we needed to do to get the result, and the lead up to it was perfection. The preparation was perfection. The plan that he had, the game plan, how we had to execute, what we had to execute, were all on point, and we delivered that. So a lot of people were surprised by it. Well, I suppose we were a little bit surprised, but we knew we could do it, and we believed we could do it, and we did.
The 1895 Cup, a little bit different this year with the league, you know, at the start of it. But then we've worked our way through. We played real well at Bradford, and we get this opportunity. So yeah, really excited. I think, you know, there's a buzz around the place. The fans are buzzing. Wembley's getting mentioned everywhere. You can't get away from being excited and wanting a really good week. Ultimately, it's all about winning a game, isn't it? So, you know, we need to stay relaxed, enjoy the week, and then go and do the job on Saturday.
Going in 2019 to the inaugural AB Sundecks Cup final and winning that as well. So, you know, I've had experience of it, thoroughly enjoyed it. I did fetch one of the old guards back, which was actually John Keir, and let him talk to the players the night before and present the shirts, as I did with the captain of '98, Paul Broadbent, and just talked about it's possible. You can, you know, if you nail the game plan and do the things that you've got to do at the right time and be just desperate, you can achieve anything. So yeah, 2019 was special as well, but to go into this one, we've been there, seen it, done it, and again we're going in, I guess, as underdogs, and we're just going to give it his best shot. Nothing to lose, everything to gain, and we're really looking forward to it. We had so many great years, you know. I think we're 85, 86. I mean, Daryl were there in the first year, which was 84. I came a year or so later, and we had so many years together and achieved quite a lot. You know, what people don't realise, we played at Old Trafford a couple of times.
A few times, premierships, as there were back then, yeah.
But I still think he's probably a little bit quicker than me. I was probably a little bit smarter than him. And I was probably, no, he was probably the best defender. He was probably just.
Oh, definitely the best defender, there's no doubt about that.
And I was probably the best kicker.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. You can have that one, yeah. But no, it was good. I mean, we got promoted, you know, and you had some great times, you know, really going and challenging the big teams back then when Sheffield, because Sheffield had come from nowhere, you know, he'd been set up by Gary Etherington in 1984 with his own cash, you know. And
did he have any cash?
Well,
he had a pie.
No, well, they lost it. They had a company called Tel Vista who went out of business straight away, and Gary still managed to grow the club, and you know, Mark's done a phenomenal job since in keeping the club alive through its history. But the rugby leagues in Sheffield has been you know, he's still in Sheffield, that's been a tough journey, and you know, credit to a lot of people. Mark probably being there, well, I've been there longer than anybody, and you know, for days like these, it'd be special for them as it is for Wakefield.
You remember who did we play with? St Helens actually at Hillsborough. What was that? What year was that? When we got promoted up to Division 1 then? What year would that have been?
91, was it?
Would have been 91. Because that was a great occasion. That was great. Played at Bramall Lane as well, so we played at the football ground. What about when we played Widnes after the
after they won the World Cup Challenge, and won that game.
Won that game and beat them. So we've had so many great memories. But that's what sport's about. Rugby league in particular is about making them memories and friendships that last forever. We don't see enough of each other. That's probably because he never buys a pint. So it costs me a fortune every time I go out with him. But you know, from them times of playing together, we've had some tough battles as coaches as well. In 2011-12. They won the first grand final, didn't you?
Yeah.
Wherever that was. And then we beat them the second year. So, yeah, it's been good. Yeah, you can't, you know, when you've got friends, the friends for life, that's what's great about rugby, is that, you know, there's people like, when we think about people like what's happened with Rob Burrows. And,
Absolutely.
You know, it's heartbreaking. Mick Cook, I went to see him last week, who's suffering with dementia now and that, and he's at home. It's really sad, but you're still mates, you're still friends, and you will always be friends.
I know that, you know, Wakefield have got a hell of a lot of fans going down there. They've supported us really well throughout the season. They're going to be down there in massive numbers, and I'm hoping that a lot of people stay behind and watch what should be a fantastic game of rugby league.
As Daryl just said, you know, there's different hurdles you've got to get over before the game, but after the game it's exactly the same. So I don't even know if we get a chance. We might get a press conference at the end together, but. I don't know if we get a chance. I hope we do, because we don't get enough time together. And you know, the best team will win on the day. There's no doubt about that. But it'll never take away our friendship. The big, the strong, the physical. You know, they've got some big men, and if you don't get your contacts right, they're going to cause you some problems. And they've got the smartness. You know, Luke Gale's done what he's done in the game, and Jowitt's playing really well at fullback. So they've got a nice balance of youth and a bit of age as well, experience. But yeah, they're certainly big, strong, physical, and you've got to match them. Everybody
at the club's excited. You know, Matt's come in this year and done some quality things around the place. The environment's just, you know, awesome. The change rooms are outstanding. They're changing a lot of things around the place. The way it feels for everybody, really, it's players, our fans. He's working pretty hard on that. So. Yeah, the excitement's there. The opportunity to win something early on is a really good opportunity, and you know, we just got to be good to take it. I think it'd be a great game. They've, like I say, I've watched some of their games this year. They've completely ripped teams apart. So we've got to make sure our defence has been class, to be honest, been right on point for most of the season, and we'll need to be in this game.